Morning YouTube, friends and family, welcome to Thursday. Trying to get an early start today because I have a meeting very near where I have the insulation job happening to look at doing energy evaluations and energy audits on a 65 unit condo complex. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the prospect of that. And hey, thanks for coming with me today, and I'll see you at the bus stop. Alright, I am busting out of here for a little bit. I have to go meet with a condo association president that is literally like 3 minutes from here to look at doing a 65 unit condo association energy audit, which could be a lot of fun for me. See you there. Super, so we'll just replace the insulation along the rim and band joist here. Good, and I'm just gonna take a quick image out the window too. Get the underside of that bay window assembly, which I'll measure from above. That was a great meeting. The condo association is responsible for everything outside of the structure. He explained it like this. If you could magically pick the house up, tip it upside down, and shake it, everything that stayed inside the building is the homeowner's responsibility for maintenance. Anything that is stuck to the building when you tip it upside down on the outside, that's the condo association's responsibility. So roofs, roof leaks, siding leaks, that sort of stuff, the condo association has to deal with. So they have a big problem here with ice dams, which is just a classic symptom of heat loss, heating the roof, causing melt, causing water to come down the roof and find a leak space. And what the association is required to do is to fix the roof and to fix the ceiling on the inside where it got all wet. They spend thousands of dollars every year to fix and refix ceilings because of ice dam issues, which is really a homeowner responsibility because their insulation and air sealing is not done properly. even if I just get a basic energy audit out of each of them, what's 65 times 350? That's a lot. This would be a big contract to do a fair amount of work. Very excited about it. Just figured out how to do this transition. I'm gonna take a 2x6 and turn it flat and, you know, try to install it so it covers up that webbing there and provides my next sheet of foam board a nailer where it seams up against this sheet so that it'll be sort of seamless. And it'll also allow me to staple in a piece of netting right in here, to block this cavity so I can insulate these and then stop and then be able to insulate from here up. It's gonna be a good system. I'm liking how this is working out. These little end caps here will allow me to install all the way from the eave right up to this transition and stop. So I will do that before this foam board goes on because it's going to be a lot easier for me to install, you know, 8 feet instead of all the way from this transition down. So I'll install this. I'm going to prepare both sides, get it all prepped and ready. I still have to get some strapping on the underside here, and I have to tape all these seams up. All right, my day is done here. It is 4:30, 4:40, 4:45, something like that. You know, I'll explain the building science briefly. What I have set up in this lower portion is an unventilated roof cavity, sometimes called a hot roof. There is no air space contemplated in that section of insulation. So what that means is that the big issue is always, you know, what if there's water vapor and if that gets up into the roof, right? I know this is a superior, you know, system for insulation and air sealing, but what about that water vapor that may get in there? Well, because it's open at the bottom with a netting and it will be open at the top, where I'll leave an airspace up above so that it can vent from gable end vents. Vapor will drive from these lower open netted areas. It will drive up through the insulation pack to a ventilated space. So that's how you can safely do a hot roof in a cold climate. I know that Joe Tiziano, is that how you say your name? I had a question about that. He says they do things different in Oregon. Doesn't surprise me. You know, these some of the newer building science techniques are just new. You know. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I want to get home. See you in the morning.